So guys, welcome to the channel today. Today we have a review on Crash Sane Trilogy. So let's get straight with it. Crash Sane Trilogy contains the three games originally on the PS1, which were made by Naughty Dog, that are remade from the ground up by Vicarious Visions. And within this trilogy you have Crash 1, Crash 2, Crash 3. They have added some new stuff to it, as you can play as Coco, which wasn't in the original 2, but you can play the whole game as her. So let's go straight in and talk about the trophy list. So the trophy list for all three of them are very simple and easy. They are basically complete the game, and you get some trophies for all that. You get collectibles, trophies as well, so completing all the levels, doing like the time trials boxes. We have in certain games they have different death animations you got to do, so die certain ways, and also doing some stuff as Coco. I think there's 99 lives ones as well. They're not hard at all. The only ones that are a bit of a pain are the time trials, which I will go into in a bit more detail later on in the video. So starting off, we have Crash 1. Crash 1 is the original game that was published on the PS1, and to be honest with you, this is the one that's the hardest out of the three. This one has a lot of nostalgia with the levels for me, because I used to play this as a kid all the time, and I always used to try and complete it to 100%, and even when I didn't even have a memory card and stuff. With this one, they have added time trials to this, Vicarious Visions did, and to me it's a bit of a pain, but they have added this to bring some more content to the game, because the game was just basic. It was just literally a spin and jump mechanics as well, so it was like your basic platformer game, just spinning, collecting the stuff, and that was it. My personal experience with the game, I love this game just down to nostalgia reasons and me playing as a kid, but for someone new going into this, they will probably might find this a bit difficult just to learn the grasp of it, but once you learn it, it's very easy and simple. The levels are hard. It is the hardest one out of the three. It's probably one of the hardest platforms you'll probably play for a long time. It has a lot of decent levels as well. The bridge levels are very annoying as well. The hog levels are good, but it is like a journey. You start off at the beach, it's easy and simple, and then it just gets harder and harder and harder and harder. And that's what I love about the game. Personally, I have platinumed it. Love it. Let's get straight into the second. So Crash 2. Crash 2 is my favourite one out of the three. Personally for me, I just love the game from start to finish. I love the level designs and everything like that. With this one, they did add a slide ability, which graphically just makes the game so much better. Just slide and then you can jump, and gets you up to different terrains and stuff like that. As well with this one as well, it has added some gimmicks to it as well. So you play it, you do like a polar bear level as well, and you have you're running towards the screen levels as well still, which I do enjoy. With this one, they did add a sprint mechanic to it after you've completed the game fully. Spoiler alert, sorry about that guys, but this game is about like 20 odd years old. But they did add a sprint mechanic, which does help you with the time trials. The time trials on here are easy. They're a lot easier than the first one, I tell you that. But there are a couple of levels that you need to literally know every single bit of the level just to execute it, just to get like a gold. And I was on one of them, I was a bit like stuck on it for a long time, but I just kept going. You just got to consistently slide all the time and just know everything, where the enemy's going to go and stuff like that. But this one for me was the most enjoyable one out of the lot. For me, this one's the rarest out of the lot, I think, trophy wise, but I think that's because not a lot of people can get certain trophies on it, like the time trials and stuff, because some of them are like a pain, but I found number 1 is harder than number 2. Number 2 is a lot easier. We have Crash 3, so Crash Warped. Starting off, this game, God, has a lot of gimmicks. It's my least favourite out of the lot. Like literally, I don't really think there's a lot of like normal basic levels like you do in your first and your second one. There's mainly all gimmicks. They have included the tigers with Coco, which is basically like the polar levels. They have included crash on a bike, scuba levels. I do enjoy the scuba levels. I like them ones. They added plane levels, God, which was a pain. And I think they added a couple of more stuff, another one as well, but I can't fully remember. But with this one, instead of the first two where you defeat a boss and that, this one, when you defeat a boss, you gain an ability to add to your arsenal. So basically, adds you to like a triple jump, double spin, and stuff like that. I know they added the sprint button to it as well, so you could do the time trials on that, which makes them a lot easier. But there's not really a lot of them to do their basic normal levels to do that stuff. It's all gimmick stuff, which for me is still annoying. But with some of the abilities as well, you have like the bazooka and stuff, which for me is a pointless ability. I think they only added that just so it was something different to add to boxes. So if you guys are going to try and get all the boxes for the gems, the bazooka, when you get the bazooka, easy peasy. And also for a trophy, you gotta hit the fake crash with the bazooka, so you can do that's a good one as well. My experience with this one, I found this one the easiest out of the three, even including like the gimmick stuff. The gimmick stuff was a lot of a pain to me. It did make the game very boring. The airplane ones were a pain to do. The jet ski one with Coco, you had to learn the route and everything, which was the worst one out of the lot, because that was the biggest pain, because you'd be there, you're doing the route, and then you just miss like 1 inch. Like the box hit on that is not good at all. So guys, should you go for the platinums on these, is the big question. I say yes, because these games are very enjoyable, but also if you play the first one, that is the hardest one out of the lot. If you can achieve the platinum on that, taking your time, learning the mechanics of the game, you can get this platinum easily within like 2 weeks. That's what I did. I think it was like a week and a half to 2 weeks. And then you can go to the second one, which is a little bit harder on the time trials on some levels, but that one took me like a week and something as well. And then number 3 is a piece of cake. You just got to do the learn the gimmicks and stuff like that. But if you learn the mechanics on number 1 and complete the game, platinum it, get everything on it, you'll easily achieve the other 2. So yes, guys, I would recommend you guys going for the platinums on this if you can platinum the first Crash game. So guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more. And also, if you want to leave a comment down below if you have platinum this game at all. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.